Hey guys, welcome to this YouTube video. I just recorded this video on my computer, but my computer's been doing this weird thing where it just has not been recording. Or it would record the video, or I would think that it's recording, and then it would just not capture shit that I said. So I just recorded like a whole 7-minute video, and it was never recording. But this video is a message to somebody who is going through a tough time right now. It might feel like a tough time for you right now. And this is nothing new. What I'm about to say is nothing new. This is not something that you haven't heard before, but this is to come off as a reminder, right? The universe is just nudging and reminding you to understand that life is not linear. Life is not going to be linear. How our human minds want it to be, it's not going to be linear. It definitely does come like this because we do want to get here and stay on top of here, but what we need to learn will send us here. And here is the reflection. Here's a deep thought and reflection that we need to have to be able to move to the next level, right? So life is the ups and downs, right? And you don't really have to see it as the downs. I would see it more so as ups and lessons and ups and lessons and ups and lessons. The lessons just teaching you to get ready for your next up, right? Because it's going to be, they're all different levels. So I say this to say that you do not have to be in your mind a lot. And I know I just said, this is for the reflection, but when I say you don't have to be in your mind, I'm saying you don't have to be in that negative space in your mind where everything has to be so bad and everything has to be so, the universe is against me and the world is just against me and I'm so tired and this. We get it. You're tired. That's understandable. That's valid. You've been going through so much. You've experienced so much. But you have to get out of that negative space of thinking that you can't do things or you can't do it anymore or you can't complete this journey. Is what I'm hearing. You need to get out of that space because you can choose. I promise you can choose the mental space that you want to be in. I used to think it was so hard to not, just get out of negativity and choose to be happy. But it's actually one of the easiest things that I've learned to do because I just chose to feed my energies to the right things. I don't have to feed my energy to sadness. I don't have to feed my energy to anger. I don't have to feed my energy to anxiety because those things don't make me feel good. Those things make me feel uncomfortable. So why would I feed my attention to that when I can choose to feed my attention to something else, right? So if I was having thoughts like, damn, I've been I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I've been in a space of lack. I've been in a space of, my relationship with money has not been great because I don't work a job right now. I'm currently doing my music. If you don't know, I'm a musician, I'm an artist. I make really good music, okay? And I've been in that space and I've been, diving deep into marketing and what that is for an artist and how to put my music out there more. So I've been treating my music as a full-time job. I've been treating it as my full-time business, and it does require a lot more work for me, which I'm organizing to put into it. But if I wake up one day and I'm like, damn, I'm broke as fuck, I don't have money, I should have went to school, I should have done this and that, naturally those thoughts are gonna come. But this is where I come in, right? As a conscious being, I can choose to put my energy into creativity, into creating, right? And I don't have to create out of anger. I can create from a different emotion. I can choose to feel a different emotion and create from that emotion, right? I'm a very visual I'm a very visual writer. I'm a very visual singer. You know, when I'm making music, I like to look at pictures. So I would scroll on like Pinterest, and all those pictures look cool and inspire me. Or I would scroll on Instagram feeds, and all those things will inspire me to write and get, try different sounds out and different beats. Or I also recently got into making beats, so that as well is therapeutic to me. Or editing photos, just creating art, like, has been really helpful and healthy for me. So instead of feeding my energy into those negative spaces, I feed it into something new, something creative, something that can cause positive changes, something that can bring forth positive changes. I don't have to dwell in negative thoughts and negative energies, because as much as doing good things and doing productive things can take time, sitting around and not doing anything and being anxiety and anger and sadness takes time as well. So what would you rather give your time to? The sadness and anxiety where you're not getting nothing done, you're not moving yourself to the next step, or doing productive stuff that will eventually get you out of this energy into a brighter space, into a more healthier space, right? Eventually it comes down to you to choose. So yeah, my message is that take a deep breath, okay? Understand, and I want you to truly understand that everything is okay, okay? Most of the time, when things are bad, they're just bad in our heads. They're because we're painted this picture of things being so shitty that we're so convinced that that's our reality, but it doesn't have to be. The world is huge. The universe is massive and it's multi-dimensional. So there's different realities to the reality that we're living. So it's just like pick a reality you want to exist in, right? So instead of being in the sad reality, choose to be in the reality where you're getting your work done and you're showing up happy and alive and whole and balanced, right? So that you can attract the things that are meant for you and the things that are attracted to those energies, right? For example, if you go into a room and you're mad and you're grumpy and it's naturally gonna deflect people. Like, people are not gonna want to come up to you and talk to you and socialize with you. But when you show up as this welcoming person, happy, lively, people are attracted to that energy because they want to be part of that energy. They want some of that. What are you so happy about? I want to know. I want to be just as happy. Or they will relate, right? These people are relating. These people are just as happy and they want to share that happiness with you, because happiness, positivity makes a brighter world, right? So if both of y'all happy, it makes the room, it levels up the energy in the room, right? If everybody was sad or depressed in a room, it fucks the energy up, right? It takes it down even more. So the same thing with you. Like, if you change your mind space and your mental space and how you're thinking, how you're feeling, how you're showing up, it attracts the things that you want. It attracts who you are, right? So if you go into a space, you might be going through a bad day, but you go into a space with positivity, you never know who you might talk to that's going to change things up for you and brighten up your day or give you an opportunity that you might have never expected, because that's how the universe works. So I say this to say, learn to shift realities, because you have the freedom to shift realities. Learn to be happy, even though, learn to choose happiness even when you don't feel like you're in that mood to be happy. Learn to choose happiness. Happiness is something you choose. It's not something that has to happen to you. You choose it, right? So I would say, take this message and really practice it, because it makes a huge difference. It really does. Ever since I started using these practices on my life and myself, it's made a huge difference. And I don't see things as a disappointment anymore. I see them as steps. I see them as learning. We're all living life for the first time. So, no one expects you to have it all figured out at this age. I looked at my dad today and I was like, wow, I've always seen this man as a complete man. Like, I've always looked at him as a man, that's my stomach, y'all, as a man with no issues. Like, how can you have a bad day without realizing that this man is handling so much? Like, being from a foreign country and coming to the United States and having to take care of a family and, strive and work every day to make sure that you're maintaining your family on top of the stress that you're feeling. That's a lot of responsibility. And, I had to understand that my dad was somebody's son, somebody's child, just living life too for the first time and having to figure this shit out. And he has kids and he has a family he has to take care of now. That's a huge responsibility. So we're all learning, living life for the first time. We're all learning as we go. So don't be too hard on yourself. Definitely take things easy. And I love you so much, okay? Pray if you need to. I don't know what you worship, or if you believe in God or the universe. Meditate, calm down, but be kind to yourself and be nice to yourself, because how you think definitely affects you in the long run. So yeah, y'all definitely have a blessed day. I know I'm whispering, it's time to go to sleep, but I will see you in my next video. Oh, and don't forget to check my music page. I will put the link below. I make amazing music. You can listen to it in your car, your headphones. Just add me to your playlist for me if you vibe with my energy. And y'all, look at my nails. I did it today. These are press-ons too. I bought the little jewelry and I put it on there. It matches my little hair thing. Alright, bye y'all. I love you.